Hi.
Hi, good morning, Tay.
Yeah, good morning. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. Great
Yeah.
to talk to you again.
Yeah, right.
it's
How
it's
have you?
holiday in Korea, right?
Yeah, so we have 3 days weekend.
Ooh, great.
Yeah. Yeah. Today is the Independence Day.
hmm
Yeah. So it's a holiday.
You're celebrating your independence from what?
From uh ah ah co- from Japan. Uh
Oh,
uh Long time ago, Japan colonized Korea. Uh, Maybe 19 1910 probably. So after I don't history I don't know history,
mm,
but after that we independent from Japan.
mm.
Yeah.
Are the Japanese the only people that conquered Korea, or is there any other country?
Uh, Korea and uh, I think China also. Japan conquered
Mm.
Korea and Japan. Mm,
Ah, okay. So China conquered Korea and Japan, and after that, Japan went on to like colonize Korea.
ah, ah, Japan, yeah, Japan colonized Korea and China at the same time.
Ah, okay, I
Mm,
understand.
yeah,
Okay.
right. But I think if we didn't uh, to be independent from Japan, uh, Japan and Korea might be same country this time.
Mm.
So it might be it's um, it might be more better. It might be better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
In your opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just imagine. Uh,
Me too. I was thinking, because the Philippines was colonized by the Spaniards before.
yeah.
It was colonized by Spain. Maybe if you know we did not get our independence,
Yeah.
I would be Spanish now and not Filipino.
Yeah, yeah. You might be speak Spanish and English
Yeah,
very well.
and our economy would not be this way. It'll be better, I think.
Yeah, right.
Or because after the Spaniards, the Americans went on to colonize the Philippines as well. It's
Mm.
like the Spaniards sold the Philippines to the Americans.
Oh,
Okay. So if we did not get our independence, you know,
yeah.
maybe we could be Americans by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
right.
it's it's never bad to imagine things, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
okay. Um are we going to discuss the textbook today, Tay, or are we going to have just free talking? What do you want to do?
Uh, um, I just want to more pre-talking.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then let's have a textbook next time.
Okay, no problem.
Uh, yeah. Uh, did I mention to you I'm on paternity leave?
I'm sorry, you're
I'm
on
I'm on paternity leave.
paternity leave.
Yeah, paternity leave.
Mhm.
since last year. But it is only 5 days left. 4 days left. So I'm going to go back to my company next week.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Are you excited?
I feel uncomfortable because I said I told my boss I will quit my job after my paternity leave, but I changed my mind. Uh,
Mhm.
Actually, last week my boss called me uh, make sure that I quit my job.
Mhm.
He he's he was expecting I I I am quit. I
Mm.
will quit, but I don't say. I just told him I will go back to my company. Yes.
Mhm.
So uh so he 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 don't like me. Uh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, that's quite awkward.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Mostly, most people most commonly people is going back to company. He might be great uh, welcome,
Mhm.
but my boss is very strict person,
Mhm.
and con conservative cons conservation person,
Conservative?
conservative.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah. So he don't he doesn't like using paternity leave.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Oh, well, why did you take the paternity leave anyway?
I just want to go to Canada, uh, and
Ah.
and I want to study English,
Mm-mm.
but my English skill is not improved that I expect.
Mm-mm.
So I need I think I need to more time to study English.
Mm.
So mm, I I decided to I decided I decide to work and studying at the same time.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is great. I think that is a lot better. In learning English, you don't have to rush things.
Ah,
It
hmm,
takes some time to learn.
yeah.
Uh, it's better to learn a little at a time than to try to learn as much as you can in the smallest amount of time. Because, if you try to learn too much, tendencies are you tend to forget a lot as well.
Mm,
You don't digest the information. It's
ah,
better to learn
yeah,
a little at a time, but surely, right? Uh,
yeah, right.
Slowly but surely, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I think it's better. Yeah, so that's why I decided to. Uh, I think my plan takes longer. It
Mm-mm.
probably more than 3 years. So after then, I will try getting another job.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Okay. So when are you going back to your work? 3 days for after the holiday?
Yeah, after holiday next Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
March 5th.
March 5th.
Mm. Yeah,
Okay. Is
actually,
it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
actually, I asked my boss. I want to I want to go to company yesterday. So So I went to company yesterday, but interestingly, my boss didn't mention to HR manager. So
Mm,
I'm still on paternity leave. So I get back home.
mm,
Uh,
okay. Oh, so he forgot. Maybe he forgot to notify the HR
yeah,
manager.
yeah, right, right. So I
Mm.
was really angry to my boss, but I I can't ask I can mention to my boss
Mhm.
because he's my boss.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. That's the dilemma.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. And then this weekend is it's a 3 days weekend. So it I think uh it was better to make money just to working a day. I
Mhm.
got 4 days salary.
Yeah, because it's holiday. You're going
Yeah,
to receive holiday pay, right?
yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Good thinking. You're very wise.
But
However, it did not work out.
yeah, right.
Okay, too
uh,
bad.
yeah.
But yeah, I hope that, I hope that when you get back to work, everything will be fine again. I think you just have to do a little sweet talking to your boss to make him feel better about you, right?
Mm, uh, it is good time to get back to work. Because my department is is going to big is running to big project.
Ah.
So it actually it could be my project because I am the uh, how can I say, my role is there.
Mm-mm.
uh, and then another people is going to quit. uh, Another two people quit their job this
Mm-mm.
month. So we have we our company need to more worker. So I they they might be glad to me.
Mm-mm.
I will get back to work.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Yeah. Well, that's great. Very timely comeback. So very good. I think that that'll be great.
mm.
By the way, how long was your paternity leave again?
We have 1 year.
1 year. Wow.
Yeah, in Korea,
Very
1 year.
lovely.
It depends on company. Some company give 2 year or 3 years.
Mm.
Uh, but only 1 year we can have money from government.
Mm. Mm.
The government give people who is who are on a paternity leave or maternity leave
Mm.
uh, about 1,001
Mhm.
$1,001
Mhm.
every month.
Mm.
Yes, uh, for one year.
Mm.
But
That is
the
good.
yeah, it's good. But after another years, uh, they don't give money. Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Hmm. But that's good. You get paid for 1 year,
Mhm.
and you're relaxing, right? You're on leave. How I wish I could do that here.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's
And for
great.
me, it was good time.
Mm.
I can spend time with my daughter. Uh, my daughter and I are more closer.
Mm,
So it was it it was good, I think. But the thing that I regret is only money.
mm,
Uh, the the worker, my coworker who is enter with me at the same time, uh, he got a promotion.
mm,
He got promoted this time.
mm.
So maybe he might be my boss.
Well, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe your time for promotion will come. Also, uh, well, during that 1 year, how did you spend your paternity leave? Like, what did you do most of the time?
First month, I I I try to spend with my daughter. So we went to amusement park a lot, and then I concentrate to study English after after for 6 months.
Mm,
Because last October I was uh, I went to I was planned to get Vancouver. Mm,
Canada.
yeah, Canada.
Mm,
Uh, so I stayed at Vancouver for 3 months, mm, and then I stay at home.
mm.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
during while I was in Vancouver, it was really uh, sad. It was really sad
Mm-hmm.
because I went to alone without
Mm,
my family. Yeah. So I don't do that again. I don't
mm,
want to do that again.
mm. Well, but there are a lot of Koreans in Vancouver, right? A lot of
Uh,
Asians
yeah.
there as well.
Yeah. Right. Uh, the most the most uh, the Chinese is better. Yeah.
Mm, okay, Vancouver.
Yeah.
So there are more Chinese than Koreans and
Yeah.
other nationalities
Yeah.
in Vancouver. But but when you were there, did you make some friends?
Yeah. I made a Chinese friend. But she is 24. It's
Mm,
she's too young.
mm.
She's too young to be friends, but we are friends.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. And um, we my class there were 16 people, uh, but almost 10 people were Chinese. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, and
Did
Japan student and one Iran student. Yeah,
Iranian?
Iranian. Oh yeah, Iranian.
Okay.
Um,
Mm,
it is interesting.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, did you meet Filipinos there as well?
No. I
Okay.
have never seen Filipino in Canada. I think
Mm-mm.
I think because Filipino can speak English well.
Mm-mm.
Even they don't need to go to Canada to study English
Mm-mm.
because your country has good environment to study English.
Yeah. Yeah, because early as kindergarten, we have the EOP when
Mm,
we're at school. You know, we
mm.
speak the English language only. You know,
Ah, yeah.
it's the English only policy. Okay, so when when we were in kindergarten, in nursery, grade one or first grade, right, we were required to speak English. I
Mm.
remember when I was in first grade, I was so quiet at school because I can't speak English and my
uh,
classmates were speaking English. However,
oh.
I can't, so I'm just quiet because if I speak and I speak without uh, speaking the English language, I'll get fined. I have to pay. Yeah,
Ah,
that's
okay.
what they do here.
Yeah, I actually, before I went to Canada, I considered go to Philippines to study English
Hmm.
because Philippines is cheaper than studying in
Hmm.
Canada. But in Canada, there is my sister lives in Vancouver, uh,
Mm.
so I think studying in Vancouver is better. Uh,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
How long has your sister been there?
My sister has been living for 10 years, almost 10 years,
Hmm.
but she 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 cannot she cannot speak English well,
Mm.
uh, as like you because
Mm.
I because she I mean I mean you can speak English well, of course. My
Mm.
daughter cannot speak English well. She just
Mm.
she don't study English uh, uh, continuously.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. I- Your sister has been there for
10,
almost
10,
10
10
years.
years. Yeah.
Uh,
Ju-
uh,
she just run English from her husband. Yeah.
ah, her
S-
husband is Canadian?
Yeah, Canadian.
Mm.
Uh, there's there's no problem to make a conversation for my
Mm.
sister,
Mm.
but she cannot English can she can't read English well, read and
Mm.
writing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a problem for her.
Mm.
Um,
However, the conversation part is good.
yeah, because they use same word. Um, um, yeah, uh, speaking. She mentioned me.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking is easy
Mm-mm.
than writing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a lot easier than writing. I find speaking a lot easier than writing because in writing, okay, the people who read can actually repeat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so errors are easily detected
Hmm.
in writing,
Yeah.
as opposed to speaking. After you say something, it's gone, all right?
Hmm.
They won't say if it's in the correct grammar or not, right? You can't really see the spelling when you speak, right? It's just the pronunciation. However, you know, when you write, all the technicalities are there, the punctuation, spelling, right, grammar, everything.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I find it a lot difficult as well.
Mm. Yeah. Right.
But but the most important thing, when your aim is to be able to make conversations with other people, speaking is, you know, the more important thing. I think.
Yeah. Right. Of course. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think speaking English well leads to many experience, and but writing English well leads to study.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So it's a difference.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Well,
Right.
there in Korea, now that you're there, do you have like any opportunity to talk to other people in English? Do you know some foreign friends there?
For my generation, we didn't have any chance to speak English. But as I know, uh, every school, every elementary school has a native speaker,
Mm,
native English speaker. So they rarely they rarely have a chance.
mm. Who rarely has a chance?
Uh, Elementary students,
Oh,
uh,
they're
they sometimes they uh,
often.
uh, they often have a chance to speak English.
Okay,
Mm,
okay. Let's.
yeah.
Well, say rarely and often is different. You know that, right?
I know,
Okay.
but I mean, in school they
Uh-huh.
rarely have a chance, but
Ah.
they usually go to academy, a
Mm,
private academy, so they have a chance. They have another chance. Yeah.
mm. Okay.
Mm.
Well, in order to be able to improve your English, I think what you need to do is to be able to have someone to talk to in English on a regular basis. So maybe you should make friends with an English
Mm.
instructor there in Korea or a native speaker, right?
Mm. Yeah. Right.
And have regular conversations. Maybe share lunch together. Talk about everything under the sun.
Yeah.
Movies, things like that, sports. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Mm-mm, mm. Well, Tay. I guess it's already time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great talking to you again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the wonderful conversation. I hope that you'll be able to improve your English better. All right, so you'll be able to do what you planned to do. All right, so yeah, have a great day
Yeah.
and have
Have
a
a nice
great
weekend.
holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, bye bye,
Bye.
and good luck on your first day at work again. Okay,
Yeah. Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Bye.